turkeys?
I think so.
Wow. Wild turkeys.
Hello friends, welcome to the channel. We are on the way to Crater Lake, the road to Crater Lake, and we're camped in Ashland, Oregon, and the road we're on right now is called Dead Indian Memorial Road, which is an odd name, but it's a beautiful road.
Yeah, it's a pretty morbid name for such a gorgeous road. It's a small one-lane highway that's taking us up into the mountains. And right now we're into some forested area, but before that there were gorgeous views of the valley. And there may be other ways to get to Crater Lake, but this is definitely a nice scenic way to go.
Yeah, we're entering from the south side from the southwest in Ashland, which is the way a lot of people would come to it also. And it's a gorgeous drive, so if you come this way, make sure you bring your camera.
Yeah, I definitely recommend this road if you're in the area. And so it's a nice start to our day, and Jesse and I have both really been looking forward to seeing Crater Lake, so we're excited to go check it out.
Yeah.
So we are still on our way to Crater Lake. We're inside the national park right now, but we're not all the way up there yet. And we saw this little pull off here, and it looks like you can't see the water, but there's a small, I think they call it Annie's Creek or something creek down there. You can hear the water, but it has created this gorge right here. It's really beautiful. Not sure how much you can tell on the video, but it's pretty deep. So we found another pull off by this gorge, and you can see the water way down there. If you see right there, that white spot above my finger, those are some rapids at that one little spot. But that is the small creek going through there. Really neat. If we turn over this way, we can see Jay Steve over there getting some photos. Oh, look over here at the rocks. Wow. Pretty amazing. Gorgeous stuff. This is spectacular. Oh, really? Jess just said there's a waterfall. Maybe we'll see if I can see if I can scooch down that way. Jess is more brave than I am. We'll see. There's a little waterfall there in the distance.
Coming out of the side of those rocks.
Yeah, coming out of the side. It's not coming from the top. I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully this isn't terrible. But there you can see it. Is that a little cave up above it?
Maybe that's where the water's coming from. Looks like it.
Let's see if I can. Oh, right there. Looks like a little cave or something.
Yeah.
Very cool. These falls are called Annie Falls, and I believe the creek here, which is pretty large for a creek, is called Annie Creek. We're way up above here, so it's sort of hard to get a really great view of them. But you can definitely see that white water. Really, really cool. Sounds awesome too. I love the sound of water rushing like that. See if I can zoom us back out. Oh, that's the wrong way. So we're up here, and if we turn some, let's see, have another really nice view of the gorge. Jess and I were talking, and we're not sure, like, was this gorge created by Annie's Creek? Because some of the rock on the sides looks almost like it's split. Like perhaps it wasn't water erosion, but some sort of event that split the ground here. We're hoping that when we get up to the park headquarters, it'll give us a little more information about this. So we made it up here to Crater Lake.
Look how beautiful it is.
It's so beautiful on this picture, and this is the viewpoint here. So let's show you guys Crater Lake. Womp womp.
Yay. We're in the middle of a cloud.
Yeah.
It's misting rain on us right now.
Yes, it is raining, cloudy, foggy, and we can't even see the lake.
We are here a couple of days before the end of the month, before November 1st, and the Rim Road Drive closes the 1st of November. So this might be the last chance to see the lake this season. And it looks like this, unfortunately.
And it looks like this. We are going to take Rim Drive, which is a road that goes all the way around the lake. So maybe we'll get lucky and drive out of some of this.
Maybe it'll clear up some, at least to get something pretty.
Yeah, maybe. You know, we did have some nice reviews on the drive-in, so we'll see. But it's a little bit of a bust, at least at this point.
Yeah.
But let's see what else we can find.
Maybe we can find something else.
Yeah.
The road actually is very nice. Rim Drive. It's very well maintained. 2 lanes, one each way. And it circles the entire perimeter of the lake.
Tons of pull-offs.
Yeah, there's pull-offs everywhere. And it also gives you views of the outside of the caldera that the lake is in. So it gives you some views of the terrain away from the lake too sometimes. Unfortunately, we don't get them today with the weather though.
It is gray. And there's a few other people out here riding on Rim Drive too, so we're not the only ones. So there are a few people at the visitor center. The nice thing for us, at least, is we do have the National Park Pass, so we didn't pay $40 to come in here only to find it like this. Highly recommend the National Park Pass if you plan on going to any national parks. But, you know, it's a little bit of a buzz today, but that's okay. We're still out having fun and getting a little taste of nature. Nature's not always sunny, bright, and perfect views. Sometimes it's like this.
Well, we didn't get any clear skies, unfortunately. However, we found something that's pretty cool that we wanted to show you. This valley, it says, according to this thing I'm reading here, that the valley was formed due to the eruption, and the valley actually had a river in the bottom of it. Well, it was buried in ash and hot gases from the eruption that happened that formed the caldera. And so it boiled off the river. And when it boiled off the river, the steam escaped, and the steam escaped over there. You can see those points. They call those pinnacles, and that's from the steam escaping through the ash and pumice from the pyroclastic flow, which is what they call lava flow, I guess is the technical term. So lava flow buried this river valley, and the river boiled off and the steam escaped, and that's what makes those pinnacle points. It's pretty cool.
Well, it was raining on us most of the time up here at Crater Lake, and the views were mostly obscured, but it was fun to drive around on Rim Drive, and there's tons of beautiful trees and forested area, so it was still a nice little time to get out and drive around for a bit, and we'll just have to come back to see the lake another time.
Yeah, I guess you can hit up one of those other YouTube channels and see the beautiful Crater Lake.
Yeah.
We'll have to come back next season because they're about to close Rim Drive for the season, and we got to head south soon because they're starting to get snow up here occasionally, and We don't want any part of that.
Yeah, we just barely made it in time. November 1st is when they start closing off some of the roads up here, and today is October 25th, 26th, something like that.
Yeah.
So we just barely made it. And in fact, the Rim Valley Visitor Center, actually, like their gift shop and everything, they didn't have hardly anything there. It was mostly closed down.
Yeah.
The main visitor center right near the entrance to the park, it had a few things, but you can tell that they're starting to wrap things up for this season. And you know, that's just the way these parks go, especially out here. It gets a little dangerous to be on the roads, I'm sure, during wintertime.
Luckily, we had our national park pass with us, so we
Yes.
didn't have to pay $40 to go look at the fog.
That park pass is so worth it. If
Yeah.
you feel you're going to be traveling around a bit, if you're deciding whether or not you want to get into RVing and you do decide to, I would highly recommend the National Park Pass, because there's places that you don't even think about. You know, even if you're not planning on hitting up Yellowstone or some of the real huge sites, there's a lot of small national parks you'll come about to as well in your travels. So it'll come in handy for all of that.
Well, we're getting traffic here, so we're
Yeah.
going to wrap it up. Thanks for coming along with us. I wish we had better views for you. Maybe we'll have better luck next time.
We'll see you guys next time.